You know when you're trying to figure out the right way to do an introduction on YouTube? Hey, what's up, followers? Or a cute nickname or something like that. Yeah, I don't have that. So, hey, how's it going, guys? Today I realized that it would be kind of cool to make a video as if I was talking to my former self and kind of giving advice. So, hey, Hannah, like, do this and don't do that and don't worry about that stuff. And I think this is sort of what I would do. So, first thing, I would go back to myself in college and I would say, hey, you know, that's awesome. You want to get an art degree? Great. Finish it. Do what you're passionate about in college. Go for it. Like, I was there for 3 years and I did graphic design and I liked it, but then I had this sort of midlife crisis and I'm like, I can't use it for work. What am I gonna do? I then switched majors and then spent another 3.5 years doing a hospitality degree, which was great. I learned a lot of useful things, really gave me the confidence, and it gave me, you know, all of these tools and everything like that. But really everything I've learned and all the jobs I've had are because of my experience and all of the different jobs that I've had for my whole life. I realized that when I was in art, it was like, I love drawing and I love creating, but I wasn't really around people that wanted to be working with people. They just wanted to kind of do their own thing, which I'm very much like that. I could just stay at home all day and do nothing and just be really happy. Enough about that. So that's one of the things that I'd really recommend is if you're gonna go with a major, just stick it out for the 4 years. For when you're going into the hospitality business, like I am, honestly, just pick something you really enjoy and then continue to work in the field. That way you have a more well-rounded area. I wish I could have just had less loans. I have like 7 years of school under my belt, which is great, but I have so many loans. Okay, second thing, I would go back in the past and be like, hey, you know, the adult world after college is kind of lonely at times. It's tough. When you're at college, there's events that everything is set up and you get to go and you get to enjoy it. I was never really part of any clubs. I didn't really do any of that, but just being physically at college when I would, you know, take myself, introverted self out of the room and go to my class, I would walk through a college prep area, or they'd be having like a whole bunch of businesses were down there and they're like, hey, come submit an application or a resume, and it was like, oh, that's so annoying, like why would I do that? There's nothing like that after college. You gotta go out and find it. I mean, there are some like career expos and stuff if you really search, and they're there. You gotta search for it. So I would say just make the most of it, you know, really enjoy there, and then the social interactions with people there. I mean, when you're at your job that you find after college, you really get, you know, your coworkers and you hope you like them, and then your customers. When you're at school, you get hundreds of people. Even if you just don't even make eye contact with them, there's just so many people all the time, and it's like just social overload. But I think it's really good, especially for us introverted people, to go out and be among those people. So if you're in college and you're like, ugh, I just want to do all online classes, and I just go take a regular class, even if it's just an elective or something like that, where you get to go out and like meet people. So yeah, there is that point. The third thing I would say, if I could go back and talk to myself, I would say that, gosh, boys are awesome, you know, date people, but don't change who you are. Like, don't try to be someone, don't try to be this cool person when really deep down you're like, what the heck am I doing? I'm trying to like impress these people and these groups of people who I don't know half of them, and, you know, out partying and doing all this stuff, and I felt uncomfortable, and it's like, maybe it just took some growing up. Maybe I had to go through those moments in order to learn kind of who I am now, but I just wish I could have just said, like, don't change yourself. Just be who you are, and be the weird, crazy, awesome person that you are meant to be, and people will like you for that. So that's kind of the advice that I thought of today. I say a lot. I'm sorry. I think I'm just thinking. I really probably should have like a paper right here that I'm not looking at anything. I'm just saying stuff and talking, and probably trying to get used to looking cool in front of the camera, because, you know, like, life is crazy. So there's some advice and a little bit of me rambling on and on about things, and, you know, past Hannah, I'm I'm really glad of all the decisions that you make, even though some of them you probably regretted and you're like, what the heck are you doing? Like, crazy. But honestly, that's what made you you. Everything's totally okay. And don't ever let people make you think that you're worthless or anything like that, because you're awesome. If you guys ever have any questions about anything hospitality related, anything at all, please let me know. Like, email me, put me in the comments. Literally, I don't, Have a good day, you guys. Bye.